Oh, yeah. And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for Week 14 of the 2025 NFL season with an NFC South Division showdown here this afternoon on this beautiful NFL Sunday, where we will see the New Orleans Saints travel to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers down there in Raymond James Stadium, the home of the only stadium with a pirate ship, baby, and the cannons will be firing here later on today as we get ready for kickoff here on this Week 14 of the 2025 NFL season. And guys, we're going to bring you all the live play-by-play and reaction right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope we're doing good here on the stream. Let's make sure everything's up and running the way we want to before we get ready for kickoff here today, guys. Hope you're doing well, and thank you everybody for hanging out on the channel here today, guys. All right, sounds like we're doing good. Volume good, connections good. Snipe, how we doing, buddy? Easy win for the Buccaneers. We'll see. These division matchups are always tough here to start out. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, let's get ready for the matchup here, guys. First, let's go over the injury report for both of these teams. And first, one of the big injuries for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They will be without all-pro left tackle Tristan Wirfs, who's inactive due to an oblique injury here in this one. They also will be without Benjamin Morrison, who's inactive with a hamstring injury as well. For the New Orleans Saints, they're going to be without running back Alvin Kamara and also safety Justin Reed in here. So two big playmakers for this team for the New Orleans Saints. And there's Kellen Moore and head coach Todd Bowles to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. Snipe, how you doing, brother? Thanks for hanging out here. And guys, there is rain expected for this game coming into the area. For the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that means they want to get off to a hot start here in this one. And Outback quarterback Baker Mayfield, congratulations to him on being the Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee in the NFL this season for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that's right, guys. You already hear them talking about it a lot on the broadcast. And also the coaches know about it as well, as scattered showers are expected here today on a beautiful 79-degree day there in Tampa. And in Tampa, Florida, the winds are 12 to 17 miles an hour, so that could play a big part here with the kicking game as well as we get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for kickoff here for Week 14 on this beautiful NFL Sunday. The Saints take the opening kickoff. They get a decent return. Oh, he bounces out. He's to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, and he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And tipped in number 15 with a beautiful return to set up the Saints with excellent field position to start this game. And the Buccaneers special teams has been a bit of a problem here over the last few weeks of the season. And you see here on this one, 15 just breaks a tackle, bounces to the left or the right side there, and he gets past the midfield marker all the way up to the 45-yard line. So the rookie, Tyler Shutt, makes his start here. Under center at the 45-yard line. First and 10. He's looking to throw. Downfield. Big throw. And all right out of the hands of Chris Olave. And it was a question whether or not he was going to play here in this matchup. And on the start, Olave one-on-one with McCollum on the right side. McCollum got lucky with a little grab there at the end. It wasn't called. And just out of the reach of the receiver, Olave almost had his hands on it. And that could have been a big play for New Orleans. Instead, it's 2nd down and 10. And for McCollum, he's got to make sure to keep those hands down and try to get a hand on the ball. So now in the shotgun, Tyler shot, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Tyler over the middle. It's caught! Nice grab there for number 14, and it's a 1st down, New Orleans. And Tyler shot this season, a 68% completion percentage. He's 1-3 in 4 starts this season. He's got 940 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. All right, so now at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 New Orleans after the big play there. And now Shutt hands it off here in the backfield. That's Neal. He gets about 2 yards on the carry.
Takes it down to the 27-yard line. So we mentioned Shuck, and with no Kamara, rookie Devin Neal will go against this number 6 run defense of Tampa Bay.
So a 16-yard gain there to number 14, Veal, I should say. And now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard run. Tyler Shutt in the shotgun now at the 26-yard line. He's going to look to throw over the middle. It's caught! The tight end, Johnson, across the 15 to the 14-yard line. And it's a 1st down, New Orleans. And a nice run there after the catch for the tight end, who comes wide open in the middle on a curl route in the middle of the defense there, and he gets a decent gain to set up 1st down and 10. So a gain of 12 yards on that play. 1st and 10. Play action. Shutt keeps it on the option play. Shutt on the left side, and he's got enough for a 1st down, New Orleans. And that's a nice 11-yard carry on the QB option play. And Tyler Shutt, not a guy normally using his legs running the football, but in this particular case, he takes advantage of it. So now 1st and goal for New Orleans. And they're at the 3-yard line here on this opening drive. Tyler Shutt in the shotgun. Hands it off. Neal gets it into the end zone. And we'll see where they mark him here. He may be short. And they have signaled touchdown, Saints. And New Orleans drives down the field for the opening drive touchdown. And Devin Neal, the rookie running back, gets it into the end zone. And we're looking here at the replay. And yeah, it does look like the football does cross the plane. And that's going to be a touchdown for the Saints.
And the ball breaks the plane. That is his first NFL touchdown, the rookie out of Kansas.
And the rookie out of Kansas, Neal, that's his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point is good. And New Orleans takes the lead here in the 1st quarter. Keith, how we doing, buddy? And the great kickoff return by Tipton sets up the Saints with an easy field here as they march down the field to get the lead here in the 1st quarter. All right. So there is the updated score for everybody. Let's get the poll going as well. All right, so here we go, guys. The poll question now up in the chat. So let's go over that last drive there for New Orleans. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the channel. So it's a 6-play, 45-yard drive after we see New Orleans set up in great field position after the kickoff went for 54 yards, setting them up at the 45-yard line already in Tampa Bay territory. So it's a short drive, and Tyler Shutt not only uses his legs, but also we see rookie Devin Neal, another rookie, get his first career NFL touchdown as they take the lead here 7-0 in the first quarter with 12:24 to go here in the first quarter. So thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. After the New Orleans Saints take their opening drive into the end zone, we'll see how Tampa Bay responds on their opening drive coming up next. All right, let's crack open a cold one for everybody. Let's go. Toast to y'all. It's Tim Reynolds Show. And there's the beautiful river walk there in the Tampa Bay area. Or I should say the Tampa area. And that's only the second first quarter touchdown this season for New Orleans. So impressive drive here, and now we'll see the Buccaneers get the kickoff. And Johnson with the return. And he's going to get a nice return to about the 33-yard line. So now we'll see Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense come back out onto the field to start this their first drive of the game. His 50th career start with Tampa Bay, including the postseason. That's the 8th most in team history. Congratulations to Baker Mayfield.
And that's exactly what Baker Mayfield is. He's been able to put up some big numbers, especially earlier in this season.
And all right, we see there making the start at left tackle's number 70. And now Baker Mayfield under center, ball at the 33-yard line. Bucky Irving in the backfield. They put the tight end in motion, play action for Baker. He gets rid of it. It's caught. Emeka Buka with the grab. And that's a nice catch right there. That sets up second down and short. Ralph, what's going on, Roy? How we doing, brother?
Well, you're missing Tristan Wirfs, the two-time first-team All-Pro. Chukwuma getting his first start in the
And Chukwuma getting his first start here in his NFL career at left tackle for Tampa Bay. With Tristan Wirfs being out, we'll see how that plays here in this one. Alfie, what's up, man? So now at the 39-yard line, Baker Mayfield under center, Irving in the backfield. Baker's going to hand it off to him. Bucky Irving stuffed in the backfield. Right there, number 92 makes the tackle. And that's going to go for a loss on that play. Bouillard was there to make the tackle. Alfie, I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Now watch as the ball's snapped. He's going to get double-teamed, but he keeps going. And he's able to split and get the back in the backfield. Excellent job up front in the middle.
So a nice play there made by number 92 for the Saints. So now Baker, 3rd and 5. Lined up here in the shotgun, ball at the 38-yard line. Uh-oh, it looks like got a flag here. Is that going to be offsides or a false start? We'll see what the refs call here.
Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 99.
And it is going to be a neutral zone infraction on the defense, and that's going to give the Tampa Bay Buccaneers an automatic first down.
See him laughing there. Watch it. Look, here they are on this side. Let's see which one moves first. Oh, that's you got to guess. It was Young. Look at him. He's pointing to it. Oh, it was a rookie. It wasn't me. But they got him. Baker was able to get a...
So 1st and 10 now here for Tampa Bay at the 44-yard line. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun for Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving to his right. And play action here for Baker. Baker throws, gets it to Bucky Irving. Nice stiff arm. Bucky still on his feet. Gets out of bounds there inside the 45. So a couple yards there on that catch.
We brought up the question when I called DeMario Davis, and you got to keep Jordan.
Excuse me.
And he's like, wait a second, it starts with 99. He's like, that's where I'm looking, is 99. And he's had an up and
So now 2nd down and 8.
with injuries
coming up for Tampa Bay.
When he is healthy, he's as good as any edge out there in the league.
He missed 5 games earlier this season with a calf injury. You're right. Since he's come back, the defense is at his spot.
So now 2nd down and 8. At the 45-yard line here for Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Over the middle, it's caught. Take Kate Otten the grab, and he gets it up to about the 48-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Nice catch there for the tight end for Tampa Bay. And he sets up 3rd down and short. Amber, what's up? Let's go Dolphins and Bucks. Hell yeah. Good night, Munchie. How you doing, brother? Go Bengals and Jets. Let's go Bills, baby, says Ralph. And we've got a handoff here. Bucky Irvin up the middle, and he's going to have enough for a 1st down. Tampa Bay. And a nice run there for Bucky Irvin. He takes it up the middle, and he's able to get a 1st down for Tampa Bay. And not too bad seeing number 70 in his first career start. He's doing well against Chase Young over there on the left side.
Well, he's big, and of course, he takes the place of the 3-time All-Pro left tackle Tristan Wirfs out with an oblique injury. And he is going to sit and watch the Buccaneers do play.
So 1st and 10. Now coming up here, Rashad White as a receiver goes in motion. Baker play action looking to throw. Pump fakes, gets rid of it. It's caught. Chris Godwin at the 30. Tackled inside the 25-yard line. And it's a 1st down, Tampa Bay. And a nice throw there for Baker Mayfield on the run. He gets it to his wide receiver. He had to come back and look for Chris Godwin. You see here on the replay, he's looking for Rashad White. He's covered up. And then we see there, Godwin comes wide open in the coverage and gets upfield for a nice gain there for Tampa Bay. That's a gain of 21 yards already for Chris Godwin on his first catch of the day. So now 1st and 10 coming up here for Tampa. Baker, play action, looking to throw, under pressure, gets into Bucky Irvin. Bucky making a room to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Tampa Bay! And the Buccaneers tie this football game. Bucky Irvin with the catch and run, and he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, Buccaneers! And that's a beautiful screenplay. They leave Chase Young coming unblocked on the left side. The left tackle gets outside, and oh man, Baker has to get rid of it right away. Bucky Irvin able to take the grab, take it up the field, cuts back inside, and he gets it into the end zone. That's his 3rd career receiving touchdown, and the extra point is good, and Tampa Bay ties this game at 7 here in the 1st quarter.
Consecutive game. It is the longest streak in the NFL. Irving is back, hale and hearty, and takes it to the house for the Bucs.
Are you a fiduciary?
What's up, Katie? She said go Bucks. Heck yeah. Roy, what's going on, man? Oh, look at that. Keith says Jags interception, 3 plays later, touchdown. All right, so let's go over that last drive there for Tampa Bay. And it's a 7-play, 67-yard drive as the Buccaneers respond with the scoring on their opening touchdown, just like we seen from the New Orleans Saints, where they had a 6-play, 45-yard drive for a touchdown. But here, Baker Mayfield, he's able to find Chris Godwin for a 21-yard gain to get them into the red zone. And then we see a 24-yard touchdown pass to running back Bucky Irving, and it's now a 7-7 ball game here in the first quarter with only 7:57 remaining. All right, guys, some other scores around the league right now. Minnesota leading Washington 7-0. The Seattle Seahawks are trailing the Atlanta Falcons on the road 3-0. We see the Tennessee Titans lead 7-0 over the Cleveland Browns. Baltimore is leading Pittsburgh 3-0 in the first quarter, and Jacksonville with a 7-0 lead over Indianapolis in the first quarter as well. The Miami Dolphins have a 7-0 lead over the Jets, and we also see the Cincinnati Bengals also have a 7-0 lead over the Buffalo Bills. All right, Katie's a Bucs fan? Hell yeah, let's go! Oh, it's Kaysen. All right, Kaysen, let's go, man.
Previous scab, so he was bleeding pretty profusely, but trying to glue it up right there to seal it. That doesn't feel good when they do that.
No, I'm sure it doesn't.
But it definitely seals it, or at least.
All right. So getting ready for the kickoff here. Hopefully the special teams for Tampa Bay can get a little bit better here. And they do, tackling the returner at the 23-yard line. And that's an excellent tackle there by Bullock, number 57, on the return. Oh, we got a Snow Bowl in the Buffalo game. Love it when snow comes down for some football. Yeah. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 coming up now here for New Orleans. Tyler Shutt in the shotgun. Ball at the 23-yard line. And it's a 3-wide receiver set. They put, Hill, who's on the left side in motion. He's now on the right side in the flat. Shutt looking under pressure, and he goes down for the sack. Vita Vea gets to the quarterback and brings him down for the first sack of the game for the Buccaneers defense. And an excellent play there as we see the replay. Vita Vea lined up there on the left side. He gets around the center and the double team and gets to the quarterback. And Vita Vea is turning into one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL today. And now that's his 3rd and a half sack this season. And now it sets up 2nd and 17 from the 16-yard line. Here looking to throw, under pressure, Shutt gets rid of it. It's caught. Johnson with the grab and a nice tackle there by Levante David. And that's going to set up 3rd down and long.
Well, that's what you need to do on 1st down. That's what I just said. Get a quick completion, get the ball out of your hands, make it manageable.
Neptune, your best bet, man, is to try to see on some of the streaming services. NFL Sunday Ticket might be on sale still if you want to get that.
So no Kamara today. Already seen him score in the first quarter. That rarely happens.
Yeah, Keith, you were right about that. Indiana beating Ohio State. And now 3rd and 11 coming up here for Tyler Shutt, who's changing up the play here as Tampa Bay shows blitz. They rush 4. Under pressure, Shutt gets rid of it, and that's going to be overthrown. Veal his intended target, and it's going to be 4th down and long for New Orleans.
It's 4th down. The punting unit is out there.
Well, all those guys I circled at the line of scrimmage, they ended up only rushing 4 and dropping out 4. But what that does is
Heck yeah, Neptune. Appreciate you.
coming down, you can see in the picture, he ends up overthrowing the ball to Olave on the corner route.
No, Keith, this isn't going to be on Prime or Peacock. You're only going to be able to get these either locally or on NFL Sunday Ticket, at least for the Sunday games.
It's a personal protector, and deep end is Cameron Johnson. Here's the wind heavy
A big punt there coming up for New Orleans.
with a flag thrown.
And there's a flag thrown there for Tampa Bay. Johnson weaving his way.
Up that far sideline.
And he's tackled out of bounds. I don't know if that was a hit out of bounds there or what the flag's going to be on here, but I think we have multiple flags on the play.
Kevin, I have so much respect for all these punt returners. That ball's hanging in the air, and yet he didn't fair catch it. He's running to the sideline, so he's pinned on the sideline anyway. He's got guys who, and he takes that.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 32. It's a 10-yard penalty. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
That's on Josh Hayes. who leads the special teams in tackles. Rushing touchdown for the Saints. Passing touchdown.
So that holding penalty is going to be on the Buccaneers. So that's going to back them up here with 6:10 to go. It's a 7-7 ball game here in Tampa Bay as the rain is starting to come down. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out here on the channel. So thus far, what we've seen is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense come up with a big stop there on that next drive for New Orleans. And for Tampa Bay, we see they were really able to get the ball to their playmakers, including wide receiver Chris Godwin and running back Bucky Irving on that first drive that set up their first touchdown of the game. Now, I don't imagine we'll get into a shootout here, but for the Bucs, they've got to clear things up on special teams, man. They've got one of the worst special team units, especially giving up a lot of big yards on returns in kickoffs. So they're going to have to pay attention to that and hopefully get that, tweaked and done a little bit better, worked on a little bit better for Tampa Bay as we go forward. Making my way. Ow!
My lucky brick.
On December 19th, get ready.
Boom, 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 boom. I. And here we go, 1st and 10 now coming up here for Tampa Bay. That's going to be a flag, and we're going to see. It looks like it's going to be a false start on the offense, and that's going to back up the Buccaneers in this one. So 1st and 15 coming up here for Tampa Bay. Baker in the shotgun. Johnson in motion. Handoff here. Bucky Irving up the middle, and he gets it past the 20 to the 21-yard line, and that's a nice carry there for the Buccaneers running back. Look at that. Aaron Rodgers running in for a touchdown. That's pretty cool. And Chris Godwin with a nice catch there. It sets up 3rd down for Tampa Bay. 3rd down and 5 now coming up. Baker already in the shotgun. Ball at the 25-yard line. Baker changing things up here, putting Bucky Irving back in the backfield. The Saints are showing blitz on the play. Baker looking to throw, under pressure, gets rid of it. It's tipped up in the air. And did he catch that? Oh, no! It's going to be an interception for New Orleans off the deflection, but there is a flag on the play. And we'll see what the flag is here for the Buccaneers. All right, so that's going to be pass interference on the defense for New Orleans. I'm going for the Bengals there, buddy. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all the kind comments here on Tim Reynolds Show. Dustin, how we doing, man? Oh, don't even start, Mrs. Reynolds. Oh, my goodness. You know what? Mrs. Reynolds, I got something for you. I got something for you. So here we go, 1st and 10. Now at the 30-yard line. And we're going to see a toss plate here. Rachaad White to the left side. He gets it up to the 35-yard line. A nice gain there for the Buccaneers running back. And oh boy, Cade Otton got rolled up on that play. I hope the tight end's all right. That was a little nasty there as Rachaad White fell right into the back of the legs of the tight end.
Initially, but then it started bleeding again. It appears they've got the blood under control at this point, but certainly something to monitor with the offense back out there on the field.
Looks like something out of a horror movie. That looks bad.
Well, as I said, because it's on his throwing hand, there's not a lot you can do.
What are they putting on there? Like, what is that stuff?
It's more like a...
So now here we go. 2nd down and 5 for Tampa Bay. Baker, quick throw, gets it to Chris Godwin. Godwin's got some room, makes a move inside the 45 to the 47-yard line. And it's a 1st down, Tampa Bay. And you see Chris Godwin set up there with the wide receiver screen. He gets a quick catch and run, and he takes that up the field for a good gain there. And now here we go. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield under center. They put a receiver in motion, get it to him. Tez Johnson drops it, and it's going to be incomplete. And they're trying to go for this football, but that is definitely an incomplete pass. All right, so here we go for Tampa Bay. And they're set up here with 1st down and 15 after the penalty. Baker looking to throw, gets it to Ibuka. Nice grab there, close to the 50-yard line. And that's going to set up 2nd down and long. Oh yeah, Chiefs need a win today? Absolutely. So 2nd down and 6 now coming up here for Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay. And Baker lined up here in the shotgun at the 50-yard line for the Buccaneers. 2 running backs in the backfield. They'll hand it off. Bucky Irvin takes the carry up the middle. About 2 yards on that carry. It's going to set up 3rd down and short for Tampa Bay. So 3rd down and 3 coming up here for the Buccaneers offense. Monkey, what's going on, brother? So 3rd down and 3 as we approach under 2 minutes to go here in the 1st quarter. It's a tied ball game, 7-7. Baker Mayfield changing things up at the line of scrimmage here. And Baker's going to have to burn a timeout. So that's Tampa Bay's first timeout. And with a minute 42 to go here, we'll see what Tampa Bay has in store. And Baker talking things over with his offensive coordinator as the Buccaneers get ready to come back out for this third down play. And Jacksonville has a 14-7 lead now over the Colts. Miami's leading 14-0 over the Jets. All right, so third down and 3 coming up here for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield lined up here in the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off. Rachaad White left side, and he only gets a yard on the play. That's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So now we'll see what Todd Bowles decides to do here for Tampa Bay.
So his numbers have been outstanding. And this part of the field, almost everyone goes for it on fourth down. And that's what we're seeing the Buccaneers do. I think first off, they're going to try a hard count to see if you can't get an easy one. But then I see them running the football right up the middle. I don't see this being a Baker Mayfield type of quarterback sneak. I see it more.
And now Baker Mayfield there under center. Looks like the Bucs are going to try to go for it here on fourth down. And they hand it off. Bucky Irvin. Oh, no! Tackled in the backfield. And that's going to be a loss on the play. And a turnover on downs for the Buccaneers. And that is not what the offense was looking for there, folks.
Doesn't fall for any type of fake. Mayfield's lucky to get that ball.
And the Buccaneers are lucky to not turn that football over. And now with 57 seconds remaining, the Buccaneers are tied 7-7, and the Saints will get the ball back.
The UPS store wants to guarantee this holiday season had...
Be right back, guys. Oh, boy. Technical difficulties. All right, guys. Sorry, just having some technical difficulties here. I'm trying to get the games to work. Appreciate you guys being patient with me. right, so 2nd down and 14. Looks like the Buccaneers had a big stop on 1st down. As we see Taysom Hill fumbles the ball and somehow ends up with the recovery. And now 2nd and 14. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught. 87 with a nice carry there. A nice catch, I should say. And he gets up there for a gain of 16 yards. That's Foster Moreau, the other tight end, number 87, with a gain and a 1st down, New Orleans.
Keep it, but as Melanie just told us, the field conditions are getting worse. The ball is getting more slippery. Shuck comes in and gets a nice completion over the middle to pick up 1st down.
Quarter is over. Rushing touchdown by the Saints. Passing touchdown, Mayfield and the Bucs.
And that's going to take us to the end of the 1st quarter here.
At the 45, what do you do? Yeah, I think you have to go for it. I think both teams in these conditions.
All right, we got other games going on as well here, guys. I think we got everything up and running now, but appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so let's give you guys a bit of a 1st quarter stat recap here for both teams. For the New Orleans Saints, Tyler Shutt, 4 for 6 for 50 yards throwing here in this one. He's also got 1 carry for 11 yards, and that leads the team in rushing, with Devin Neal having 2 carries for 6 yards and a touchdown. Juwan Johnson, the tight end, with 2 catches for 18 yards. Foster Moreau, the backup tight end, with 1 catch for 16 yards. And Vidal, number 14, also with 1 catch for 16 yards. For Baker Mayfield, he's 8 for 8 for 84 yards and a touchdown in the 1st quarter. Rashad White with 2 carries for 7 yards, and Bucky Irvin with 5 carries for 4 yards thus far. He's also got 2 catches for 26 yards and a touchdown. And Chris Godwin with 3 catches for 36 yards already here in the 1st quarter, with Emeka Egbuka having 2 catches for 15 yards as well for Tampa Bay. So that's pretty much it here then, guys. As far as the team stats go, Tampa Bay has 6 1st downs. They're 1 for 2 on 3rd down thus far, and 0 for 1 on 4th down, with 95 total yards of offense here in this 1st quarter. Looking at the Saints here, they have 5 1st downs. They are 0 for 1 on 3rd downs thus far, with only 57 total yards of offense, but they are tied here 7-7 against the Tampa Bay Bucs. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. So now Tyler Shutt sets up for 1st and 10. Play action, rolling to his right, throws. It's all off the hands of the tight end, Taysom Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up for New Orleans.
Well, I think that's more of the rain as you see pouring down on the players.
What's up, Brody? I'm going with the Bengals, man, in that one.
I think that's a ball he can catch.
He only had 2 touches last week, and there was a cry in the media here in New Orleans. He's got to touch the ball more.
Well, they tried getting him involved. Like I said, on the 1st down, the first play of this series, they put him in at quarterback.
So 2nd down and 10 coming up now for New Orleans at the 35-yard line. And now Shutt looking to throw under pressure, and he's going to go down for the sack. And that's Gaines, Greg Gaines right there with the sack. Number 96 brings down the quarterback. And that's an excellent play there for Tampa Bay. And you see the coverage downfield, excellent from that Tampa Bay secondary, and their defense comes up with a big sack there on that play. So now 3rd down and 13. Coming up here, Tyler Shutt, quick throw. Olave with the catch. Nice spin move. Gets it up to the 30-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down, New Orleans.
doesn't come up with a big hit and potentially jar the ball loose, giving them that extra field position to attempt this field goal.
Here is a 48-yard try.
So we got a 48-yard field goal try coming up here for New Orleans.
Second longest in his first NFL attempt in NFL history.
A 48-yard attempt. It's up, and it is no good! No good! Wide left! And Tampa Bay comes up with the big stop here, and they'll have excellent field position to kick off their next drive. What a play!
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. Any toppings on original thin or New York style crust. All
All right, guys, we'll see what Tampa Bay's offense can do now here after the defense forces a missed field goal wide left from 48 yards out. So it's still a tied ball game here, 7-7.
Imagine how good something's got to be to get me to switch.
Doug. Imagine if we could tell everyone on. It doesn't have to be every play, but it's to save people.
Came in with the lower left leg injury. Get you an official update as soon as we get it.
So, guys, we could have a developing story coming up here. Looks like the Colts starting quarterback, Daniel Jones, is actually out of the game, or at least being evaluated for an injury in the game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. This does not bode well for Indianapolis.
Wonderful holiday stories start at Macy's, where you'll find the perfect infections.
All right, so getting ready back in action here on the Tampa Bay game. And Rachaad White's in the backfield. Baker Mayfield under center, 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line for Tampa Bay. They put a receiver in motion, play action for Baker Mayfield. Looking downfield, and it's overthrown. His intended target, Emeka Egbuka, on the play.
Well, early in the season, they were hitting a lot of those big plays up the field to Egbuka, and you look at what he was.
What's up, Sam? How we doing?
Some of it has to do with injuries.
Samantha?
Along the offensive line. And
Brody, how we doing, man? He says, go Bills.
still continuing to take opportunities to where you have to try and push up the field to keep the defenses honest.
So Baker lined up here in the shotgun. 2nd down and 10 for Tampa Bay. That was Baker's first incompletion. He'll hand it off. Rachaad White up the middle, gets tripped up. And only a gain of a couple on that one. There is a flag on the play.
Shepard was there.
Shepard's not happy, so I wonder if he tripped him.
Nathan Shepard, a 8-year veteran, formerly of the Jets, couple years in New Orleans.
Personal foul, tripping, defense number 93. 15-yard penalty in the run. First down, Tampa Bay.
So tripping on New Orleans. So after that penalty, that'll give an automatic first down for the Buccaneers offense.
Almost looked like he was just lunging to get ahead.
Separate looks like he got his left foot out there. And
So now 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay after the penalty puts them across midfield at the 44-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. And handoff. Oh, no! Bucky Irvin met in the backfield. And that's a big tackle for a loss. It's Granderson, number 96. And that's not what you want to see for Tampa Bay. Bucky Irvin limping off the field there after that tackle.
Earlier this season, he was inactive for 7 weeks. They just got him back, returning last week. And let's watch it. Ooh, right there, left ankle looked like maybe, huh?
yeah, and when you have a wide receiver trying to block a big man in defensive end Granderson, that's generally what happens. He's going to run right through it and get into the backfield.
Sean Tucker is the new.
So 2nd down and 15. Baker looking to throw here. Under pressure, steps up in the pocket. A nice spin move. And Baker gets a couple of yards on that play instead of a sack. And it's going to set up 3rd down and long for Tampa Bay. So Bucky Irvin got his ankle rolled up on. Hopefully he's okay. He takes a breather on the sideline. Here, Tampa Bay having to avoid a negative play. Baker Mayfield gets the spin move going.
So he could be protecting it a little bit. Not that there was anything there to try and lower your...
So 3rd down and 13 coming up here for Tampa Bay. The ball here at the 48-yard line. Baker in the shotgun here. They put a receiver in motion. Baker looking downfield. It's caught. Oh, right through the hands of Emeka Egbuka. And it's going to be 4th down and 13. And the rain's starting to come down here in Tampa Bay. And the Buccaneers not able to take advantage of an open receiver. Egbuka lined up on the right side in the slot. He comes wide open on the out route here, and Baker just misses him. It goes right through the hands of the receiver.
How much of an impact the rain had, we don't know, but that one wasn't accurate enough to pick up the 1st down.
Riley Dixon, the reigning NFC Special Teams Player of the Week for his terrific performance last week here. He'll punt it away.
So Riley with a nice punt there. And Pettis with the fair catch at the 15-yard line.
Hang of 4-6-4, 31-yard punt. Another look at Chuck and the Saints offense.
All right, we're getting ready to get back to the action here, guys. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Pretty slow here, pretty slow. All right, so it's a 5-play, 15-yard drive, and the Buccaneers are forced to punt it back to New Orleans. And after the missed field goal in the last drive, New Orleans will be looking for a different outcome here on their next possession in the 2nd quarter. Can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it with the big fat dough. Oh, yeah! Get the stretches in! What's going on? Go Bucks from PA. Let's go. How you doing, Hill?
This one won a catch and to get the feet down and
Burger King SpongeBob meal. Thank you, Hill. Appreciate that.
You're exactly right, and he didn't want that to happen like it did in the last drive, right?
This time.
Just a really nice job by Gesicki. Watch Cam Lewis here. The second he boards...
Blum, 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 blum. And, man, we got a snowy game in Buffalo. Joe Burrow versus Josh Allen. Bengals versus Bills. Kirk Cousins against the Seahawks. Not doing so hot. It's all about the Sox. What's up, Hill? Who's playing well, who's not? Well, we'll be able to give you guys a little bit of an update when we get closer to halftime. Right now, there's some pretty even matchups around the NFL. But the big developing story coming up here for the Colts is Daniel Jones went down with a non-contact injury, and he's so angry with himself as he limps off the field. That is not good. And oh no, he's already been ruled out. It's an Achilles injury, and that could be the end of the season for Daniel Jones in Indianapolis. That is not good for the Colts. So now here we go. 1st and 10 for New Orleans at the 16-yard line. Handoff, penalty flag thrown. Neal met right in the hole by Levante David. That was a big tackle, but we got to see what the penalty marker is here.
Offside. Defense number 90. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Logan Hall, CBS Thursday, the Matlock Fall Finale. It'll have the biggest twist of this season. Don't miss Kathy Bates and an all-new Matlock Thursday at 9.
And oh my goodness, man, the Jaguars just got another turnover on the Colts. Jeez. So now 1st and 5 here from the 21-yard line for New Orleans. Shutt looking to throw under pressure, right side. Intercepted by McCollum. He gets up. He's running with it at the 50, at the 45, and out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And it's a turnover and a first down. Tampa Bay. And what a play for McCollum. It's a blown assignment on the offense. Either someone slipped or something. As we see the replay here, Shutt was looking for Olave on the right side of the field. He's one-on-one with McCollum, and we see Olave here. Oh, and it's a missed assignment. Olave comes on a curlback route, and McCollum catches it after Shutt was going for a go route. And McCollum gets the easiest interception of his career with that one there. So 1st and 10 now for Tampa Bay at the 40-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. And handoff here, Bucky Irvin up the middle. Bucky to the 30, inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. It's a first down. Tampa Bay.
And how that is such an important look at the lane.
Look at that, guys.
Look at the blocking.
Blowing up the phone, blowing up the chat. Let's go. Bucky freaking Irvin is right, people. So 1st down and 10. Ball now at the 30 or the 28-yard line. And Tampa Bay, 1st and 10, hands it off. Bucky Irvin bounces back to the left side, gets inside the 25 to the 23-yard line, and he'll set up 2nd down and short. And the rain's starting to come down here in Tampa Bay quite a bit as well. And that should play big into the kicking game. So Baker Mayfield now in the shotgun. He's going to look to hand it off. Bucky Irvin makes a nice move, but he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage, and he gets no gain on that carry. So now 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Buccaneers offense.
Yeah, that was a big part of it. +3 in the turnover ratio, and able to come away with a 23-3 win. Chuck Wuma that time on the left side just slipped. He tried to plant his foot in the ground and just slipped out from underneath him as the Saints were able to come up with the tackle for loss.
Rashad White is the running back of the 3rd down and 5.
So Bucky Irvin, now Rashad White in the backfield. Oh, quick throw intended for Chris Godwin, but that's incomplete. Baker Mayfield looking for a flag. Taylor the one with the coverage, and the Saints force a 4th down and 5. And you see Baker here, he's in the shotgun, and he goes right to Chris Godwin. And that one probably just a little in front of the receiver. It did look like there was some contact there from the defender, but no penalty called. So now we're going to see a field goal attempt coming up here for Chase McLaughlin. And he's got the outdoor NFL record with a 65-yard field goal. And he's going to need some power here in this 41-yard attempt with the rain coming down quite a bit here in Tampa Bay. And the kick is up, and it is good right down the middle for Tampa Bay. And McLaughlin gives them the lead 10-7 here in the second quarter. Thank you, Hill. All right, thank you guys for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. There is the updated score. We'll go over that last drive there for Tampa Bay. So it was a 5-play, 17-yard drive. They take advantage of the interception that they got on their defense, and they get some points here with a 41-yard field goal to make it a 10-7 game. Now the rain is starting to come down quite a bit here in Tampa Bay, or I should say in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. So we'll see. Yeah, that's going to be reversed. Yeah, Keith, Jaguars are up big, 21-7 now over the Colts, and the Colts are without their starting quarterback, and Jones, who's out for the rest of the game with a possible torn Achilles. That's just terrible, man. Daniel Jones having a stellar year, and now the Colts are going to lose their starter, man. And Anthony Richardson's not even the one playing. He's still actually hurt as well. So they've got the rookie Riley Leonard in there at quarterback. All right, we're just waiting to get back here, guys, from the commercial breaks. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel, everybody. And the rain coming down a lot here in Tampa Bay.
Has the mentality of a UFC fighter, an offensive lineman, and he's just going to sit there and
he sat there and we're sitting here looking, we're like, he doesn't have a coat, he doesn't have everybody pretending, and then one of the guys just comes up and gives him a towel. They're like, he didn't want a towel, the guy just gave him a towel.
And now we see on the return here, Pettis trying to get something, and the Buccaneers decent on the kickoff return coverage.
Saturday, 3 Eastern, a game of honor, the annual meeting between Army and Navy. Coverage.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, boom.
Paramount Plus. One of the great days of the college football calendar.
So the Saints back on offense as the rain starts to come down here in Tampa Bay.
4 yards and got a 3-yard touchdown run. Now
Carson, how we doing, buddy? Your Bengals winning in Buffalo. And now here we go. Shot. Tosses it to Hill. Oh, and a big hit there to Tyson Hill. And the Bucs defense says, hello there, buddy. And a big hit. It's going to be only a gain of 2 yards on that play.
With an Achilles injury, he went down right here on this play. It's 21-7 Jacksonville. Indy now has Riley Leonard in a quarterback.
and he knows.
So there you heard it for yourself, guys.
Slow, and he was going down, he turned around and looked behind him to see if there was something that's kind of the telltale, and to see his frustration and the type of season that he's having in the Colts.
And we got a flag on the play here for Tampa Bay, and that's going to be a false start on the offense, and that's going to back up the Buccaneers.
Is out. Awesome Richards getting the start at that right tackle. And back to Daniel Jones, who's on a one-year deal. He was in the conversation early on this season for the MVP. The team has exceeded expectations.
Oh, awesome, Carson.
Big game today with Jacksonville.
Yeah, having pouring rain in Jacksonville, that's not a surprise. We've got some rain here in Tampa Bay as well, or in Tampa. So now here we go. Second down and 13 for New Orleans at the 25-yard line. Tyler Shutt is in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Quick throw to the running back out of the backfield. And 34 gets maybe 6 yards on that carry. So third down and 6 coming up now for the Saints offense. And Tyler Shutt, 6 for 10 for 65 yards and the interception here on his first 10 pass attempts. So from the 31-yard line, Shutt in the shotgun here. The rain coming down hard here in Tampa. Looking to throw, 4-man rush, Shutt under pressure, and he goes down for the sack. And that's Braswell, number 43, who gets to the quarterback. And that sack's going to set up 4th down and long, and the Buccaneers defense wreaking havoc against the New Orleans Saints here today.
But this is just going to be 4 guys rushing the quarterback. They haven't blitzed at all today because they've been able to get home just right.
And you're right, guys. The pass rush has been able to be very reliable here in this one for Tampa Bay. Oh, Carson, plenty of time left over, man. Beast mode, what's going on, man? All right, so we're going on another commercial break here, guys, as we wait to get back to the action. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, so yeah, the biggest news right now going around the league, it looks like quarterback Daniel Jones of the Indianapolis Colts, he's ruled out for the rest of their game against the Jaguars with an Achilles injury, and just based on the replay and what we've seen, it's probably going to be a torn Achilles, which means Daniel Jones is going to be done for the rest of the year. That's tough. That's tough for the Colts, man. Very, very, very tough. Now they're trying to hang in there, though. Riley Leonard, you know, give him a chance. He did lead the Notre Dame Fighting Irish to the national championship last year, so this guy's got some playmaking ability. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. So the Steelers are leading 10-3 over Baltimore. The Bengals are leading 21-11 over Buffalo. So yeah. Some other scores going around the league. The Dolphins are winning 21-7 over the Jets. The Seahawks and the Falcons are tied 3-3. Titans are beating the Browns 14-10. And the Vikings are leading the Commanders 14-0 in that particular game as well. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
We're gathered here today to witness the baptism of the newest member of the Bills Mafia in the name of McDermott and the Holy Allen in Marv Levy's name. Amen.
Man, Bills fans are diehard, are they not? All right, we're getting back to the action here. What's going on, Valdo? The Bears, hell yeah. So now here we go. Rachaad White, breaks a tackle on the backfield, and he's barely able to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 2nd down and long for Tampa Bay.
Most prestigious honor, the Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year Award, presented by Nationwide, recognizes players.
Nationwide is on your side.
Saints Man of the Year is Demario Davis through Davis's Devoted Dreamers Foundation, and the Tampa Bay
Ooh, yeah.
is Baker Mayfield through the Emily Mayfield Foundation. The Walter Payton NFL Man of the Year winner will be announced at NFL Thursday, February 5th.
All right, so 2nd down and 10 coming up here for Baker Mayfield. Ball at the 28-yard line. Baker in the shotgun, looking to hand it off. Bucky Irvin up the middle, gets maybe 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up 3rd down and long from the 30-yard line here for Tampa Bay.
Man of the Year award is awesome, but he was quick to deflect the attention, telling us his wife Emily deserves all.
Yeah, Anthony, Bucky Irvin's looking good. It's just rainy out, so it's being a little slippery for everybody on the field. And it's coming down quite a bit still, so this is going to be probably the rest of the game here. Jabari, what's going on, man? Nice to see you in the chat, brother. So now 3rd and 8. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Blitz coming. The Bucs pick it up. Baker's going to run for it. Baker's scrambling, and he gets past the 40 to the 42-yard line. And it's a 1st down, Buccaneers. And Baker Mayfield shows off the footwork, baby. And you see a blitz coming from Davis. White picks it up. Baker steps up in the pocket, and he makes a couple of guys miss as he gets enough for the 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Look at him. He's all fired up. Doing a little shoulder roll, talking a little bit. That's not shocking.
So now 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield feeling that swag, baby. And he's under center here for the Bucs. And Baker's going to hand it off. Rachaad White bounces to the left side. White, 2 yards on that carry as he's taken down. That's going to set up 2nd down and 8. And they see a gain of 3, so it'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up here for Tampa Bay. And a pretty competitive matchup thus far for both of these teams.
There's always been a scrambler that's always been there with the tackle. He has scrambled a higher percentage this year more than any other year in his career. And some of that is due to injuries up front.
And now we see here Rachaad White takes that carry across the 50, and he's going to be close to the 1st down marker. It sets up 3rd down and short here for Tampa Bay.
Things inside, in between the tackles, making secure handoffs as we see a mass exchange.
So 3rd and 1 coming up here for Baker Mayfield.
Back in the game on 3rd and short, but most of what the Buccaneers have been able to try to do in the run game has been between the tackles.
We're getting Irving back has been huge. With him, they are 10-2. Without Bucky Irving, 3-4.
Well, and everyone that we talked with this week said it's not only what he does on the field, it's the energy that he brings to the locker room and the playing field.
Oh, nice run there up the middle, but I think Bucky Irvin lost his footing, and it's going to be 4th down here for Tampa Bay. And that is not what the Bucs fans were looking for here, and oh no. The Buccaneers left guard, Ben Bredesen, he's down on the field grabbing his right leg, and that's not a good sign for Tampa Bay.
Starting at left guard today.
And we see the replay here. Hopefully he's all right. Number 68, Ben Bredesen on the left side there. And, looks like Davis falls on his right knee. It doesn't look too bad, so you're just hoping for the best here.
Yeah, hopefully everything's okay. We just see that all too often. Right. It's
So Mike Jordan is in there. Worth is out, and maybe now the left guard is out as we step aside.
So we'll take an injury timeout and see what's going to happen here, folks.
Steps on McGovern's ankle and kind of twisted that right side of his leg. High-level stuff in the late downs today. 3rd down for the Bengals. They're 7 for 7. 4th down for the Bills.
All right, guys. So hopefully Ben Bredesen is okay as we wait to get back from this injury timeout here in this one.
Possession that ends with a field goal or with a punt. Lowers
All right, so we got the Bengals trailing or winning against the Bills. The Bills trailing 21-11. And looks like the Bills are going to go for it on 4th down. It's a snowy day there in Buffalo. And Allen looking to throw. Oh, it's almost turned over and picked off. And the defense is going to take it back. They're going to say it's incomplete. But, man, the Bengals defense showing up against the Bills? Watch out, man. Watch out. Don't let the Bengals get hot. Don't let them get hot. Ooh, is that a fumble? Yeah, they're going to call that a throw. Barely, but they're going to call that a throw. And now Sean Tucker. Oh, no, on 4th and 1. Tucker tries to make it, and I don't think he got there. And Davis looks like he comes up big here for Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay not able to get another 4th down and short conversion here. And wow, the Saints defense came to play here in this one, and it doesn't look like Sean Tucker got enough for the 1st down marker.
Whether you're hosting at home, headed to a party, or cozying up on the couch, stand to shop the most wonderful holiday gifts with Macy's Gift Guide now.
Kevin, you have to remember last time they were able to stop him on 4th down. They gave him good field position. They were able to get into field goal range, missed the field goal, which is the difference of the game right now. You see DeMario Davis, he's the one that makes initial contact right there to bring him down. Can they take advantage of this field position and try and tie things up here, if not take the lead? Evan Hall is the back. Tipton is in motion.
And now Shutt hands it off here on 1st and 10, and they get it across the 50 to the 47-yard line on that 4-yard carry. So New Orleans gets excellent field position here on this one. And Ravens losing bad against the Steelers. Yikes.
All remains. What a shotgun. In fact, the New Orleans offense has the highest percentage of shotgun in the NFL.
So now 2nd down and 6. At the 47-yard line, Shutt in the shotgun here, and that's the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Boba, how's it going?
And got the goal back. That time to Mario Davis. Offers a terrific defensive.
Bom, 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 bom. All right, as we wait to get back to the action here, guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show.
This is why you don't want to tackle Derrick Henry. That's Malik Harrison, who falls to the ground. He is down. He's a former 5-year member of the Ravens, now with the Steelers, and he's still down on the field after trying to deliver the blow on the running Henry at full speed. We'll be right back. to Trawl, and finally a third down stand for the Bills defense.
Yeah, they really need some. So Trot was in the right spots.
All right, just waiting to get back to the action here, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Ralph, how we doing, man? ETN with 2 touchdowns, says Keith. Hell yeah. Zachary, what's up, dude? Little Stump, what's going on, buddy? All right, so 2nd down and 6 coming up now for the Saints. They hand it off here. Neal, there's a flag on the play. And that's going to be false start, looks like, on the offense.
False start. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. So second down.
Left guard Dylan Reynolds. Coming up, the Verizon halftime report from New York. JB, Nate, Matt, Ryan, Hall of Fame coach Bill Cowher. We'll give you scores, highlights, and news from this Week 14.
So 2nd down and 11 now after the penalty on the Saints. What's up, Base? We got Base Blast says, I'm a Mega Bucks fan too. Well, hey, always nice to have a fellow Mega Bucks fan on the channel. And now 2nd down and 11. Ball at the 48-yard line. Tyler Shutt in the shotgun. And remember, New Orleans actually has the most plays in shotgun this whole entire season of out of any offense. Looking to throw. Blitz coming from Tampa Bay. Shutt throws. It's caught. Olave with the grab. And there's a flag on the play. So that's going to be a nice catch there, but there's a flag. And we got to see what the penalty marker is here. And that's going to be offensive pass interference, I think, as we wait to see what the call is. And it's actually an illegal shift on the offense. So that's going to back up New Orleans once again and takes away that beautiful catch from Chris Olave. And the rain coming down here in Tampa. So 2nd down and 16 after the penalty puts them at the 43-yard line. Shutt in the shotgun. Looking to throw. 4-man rush for Tampa. Shutt throws. It's caught. The tight end Johnson gets a nice catch and run up to the 45-yard line. And unfortunately, it looks like Tyke Smith for Tampa Bay is now on the ground. And man, we've got injuries everywhere popping up here for both teams.
Top 5 in that category. He's had a terrific season.
Well, I almost wonder if it isn't a stinger here, Kevin, just because he comes up to make the tackle on Johnson. And watch here, he comes in and...
Yep.
That'll be their 2nd time out of the half.
And man, an awkward slip and tackle there for Smith, whose helmet, in the front of the helmet, ends up hitting the hip of the receiver on the tackle. And Smith able to get up back to his feet and walk off the field. So that's a good sign there for the Tampa Bay safety. And Tyreek Smith has been a very, very key part of this defense over the last few weeks.
He's the leading tackler, Trent, and number 2 among all safeties in tackles in the NFL.
It was a big 3rd down for the Saints to try and keep this drive.
So right now it's a 3rd down and 4 for New Orleans at the 45-yard line. And Shrut hands it off. Tyler Shutt and Neal nowhere to go. He gets 3 yards, but he's going to come up a yard short of that 1st down marker. And now New Orleans set up for 4th down and 1, and you got to imagine they're going to try to go for it here.
Well, neither team willing to use their timeout. Bucks don't want to use it because if you get the 1st down, you're giving them more time. And
all right, what's going on, guys? Thank you for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any football questions or shout-outs you want to make, hit me up with the Super Chats. And now Tyler Shutt going to go for it here, the Saints offense. 4th and 1, toss it, Neal in the backfield, he's stuffed, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for Tampa Bay. And Hassan Reddick was right there to get to the rookie running back. And that goes for a loss of 5 yards. And oh no, Hassan Reddick still on the ground here for Tampa Bay. And we're going to see what the injury is here with 53 seconds remaining. The Buccaneers will get the ball back on offense. Oh, Daniel Jones is the Colts quarterback, man. Nathan, happy birthday. We got Nathan B. Ballin in the chat with the happy birthday shout out. Hope you're doing good, man. Scattaboo says Super Bowl win for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I like it. I like it. I like it. So Hassan Reddick able to walk off the field there under his own power. That's a good sign for Tampa Bay, as they lose a couple of guys limping off the field just before we get to halftime here. So first down and 10 now coming up here for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs at the 45. Looking to throw. Baker downfield. It's tipped, and that's incomplete. And a batted down pass for the New Orleans Saints defense, and it sets up second down and 10 with 49 seconds remaining.
Next on CBS.
Kevin, we didn't know what we were getting into the opening of this game because both teams, the first possession, they drove down the field and got touchdowns, and we said, wait a second, is this going to be the defensive battle that we saw the first time, or is it going to all of a sudden turn into an offensive firepower? Then the rains opened up and the skies started to fall. Right now, the Saints sitting at 73 yards.
So second and 10, Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, looking to throw, pump fakes, and just throws it into the ground. Looking for Bucky Irvin there on the screenplay, and the Saints defense had it sniffed out.
Mayfield had to throw it away. Fourth big defensive play by Carl Granderson in this first half.
So a rainy day here in Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers lead 10-7 with 46 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So Baker now in the shotgun. Ball at the 45-yard line. Third down and 10. And New Orleans shows blitz on the play. They rush 5. A handoff here. Rachaad White takes it up the middle, and almost a first down there for White. And he gets it up to the 46-yard line. And now it's going to be 4th and 1 for Tampa Bay. And if you're Todd Bowles, do you go for it here? Oh, we've got a timeout taken. Is it Tampa or the Saints? So that'll be the timeout for the Saints as they try to get the ball back here on 4th down and 1.
You know, here's the thing, and I mentioned this at the beginning of the game, just as far as wind. It doesn't appear that wind is having too much of a factor in this. There obviously is a little bit of wind, but it's more just the steady guys controlling the game balls, keeping the game ball as dry as possible. A lot of times you'll see the officials with a towel, they'll wait till the last possible minute. If a ball is heavily saturated, it changes up the way you want to pitch the ball, the way you sit on things.
So 4th down and 1 now for Tampa Bay. They're 0 for 2 on 4th down here in this one. Baker, play action. Baker going to run for it. Baker gets the first down, Tampa Bay. And now Baker trying to get the guys back up to the line of scrimmage quickly with under 30 seconds to go here. And what a nice move by Baker Mayfield on the QB option. Now at the 42, looking to throw. Baker under pressure, steps up in the pocket over the middle. It's batted down, and that's going to be incomplete with 16 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Second down and 10. Each team with timeouts, 2 for the Saints, 1 for the Bucs.
So second down and 10 now for Tampa Bay.
And Mayfield, look at that. He began so well. Began at 8 of 8.
Yes, it was, and that just shows what the impact of the rain has been. Not only for the grip for him.
So second down and 10 from the 42. Baker in the shotgun, looking to throw. 4-man rush, gets rid of it. It's caught. Sterling Shepard with the quick grab, but they're going to have to burn a timeout here. 10 seconds remaining for Tampa Bay. That's a good catch from Sterling Shepard. A gain of maybe 7 yards.
10 seconds.
Well, and all of a sudden, so Tampa Bay is the one that called that. That's their third and final, as we just heard. They're going to add a second to put it back to 11. So right now, here's the thing you have to decide. If you're going to throw the football, you can't run it. unless you think you can run out of bounds. But if you're going to throw, you got to get to the boundary, be able to get out of bounds, because there's not enough time with 11 seconds to get in bounds, get up and spike it, or to get your kicking unit on the field and try and get it snapped. So you either got to be out of bounds or in the end zone.
So 3rd down and 5. The offense will stay out on the field with 11 seconds to go here for Tampa Bay. And the Saints will call a timeout here on defense. Keith, appreciate you, man.
Kellen Moore, his first year as a head coach with the Saints, came from the Super Bowl champion Eagles. Before that with the Cowboys. Was out west for a while. He's had an exposure to a lot of programs after a 6-year NFL career and a very successful college quarterback career.
Yeah, it's impressive how quickly he's climbed up the ranks once he's gotten into the.
And we see the fans have fled into the stadium with how much rain is coming down here in this one in Tampa. So 3rd and 5 now for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. It's caught, and Mecca Buka with the grab. But there's a penalty flag on the play.
7 seconds. And some shoving out to the play.
Looks like they're going to get a Buka with a OPI, offensive pass interference, and push off at the top of the route to get separation.
Pass interference, offense number 2. 10-yard penalty to the previous spot. Replay, 3rd down.
And that's not what Tampa Bay needed. It's an offensive pass interference penalty as Mbuka pushed off the defender. And yep, they're going to call that every time. So now 3rd and 15. Mbuka doesn't like it, but unfortunately, that's just one of those calls the refs are most certainly going to make just about every time.
You can hear the crowd's displeasure. Chase McLaughlin is warming up.
Well, they showed the OPI on the board, and you can hear the response. They weren't happy with
So now 7 seconds remaining at the 48-yard line here. Tampa Bay needs some yards, but we'll see the final timeout here for New Orleans. And they're going to need a quick throw out of bounds. Tampa Bay is if they want a chance at a field goal here, guys.
So you saw there was another look at it. Abuka comes up, and it appears that right arm extends. It's, he's laughing at odds like that, those types of collisions.
So 3rd and 15 now coming up here for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield. Oh, snap. He didn't expect it. Under pressure here. Baker looking downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete. And Tez Johnson was there in the area, but it was tipped by the defender, and it's 4th down and 15 now for the Buccaneers. And Baker wasn't expecting that football quite yet. An early snap, and Baker trying to make something out of it, but not able to complete it.
But yeah, Kevin, with that penalty and on 4th down here, you're just going to take a shot or try one of those multiple lateral types of plays.
And there is rain still falling, not as heavy. It has lessened a little bit, but the field for a kicker would be very tough to get that correct plant foot down.
So now 4th and 15. Baker trying to get something here for Tampa Bay. Plenty of time. Throws downfield. He's going into the end zone. Oh, and there's a push off there, but no penalty flag. And it's going to be incomplete. And the Buccaneers will take a 10-7 halftime lead. For real, poor Daniel Jones, guys. That's for sure.
Buccaneers coming in a half game on top of Idle Carolina. Watching today. Downstairs to Melanie Collins.
Thank you, Kev. Coach, how are these conditions affecting your offensive game plan?
Yeah, obviously we had a good first drive, and we got to sustain a little bit more. We got to extend these drives, get some earned first downs, convert some 3rd downs, and obviously the rain's going to be a factor for everyone, but everyone's playing in the same conditions.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks.
All right, guys, it's halftime. We'll be taking a halftime break here on Tim Reynolds Show. And we'll come back for the second half and give you guys a stat recap before we get started with the second half kickoff. So thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Right now, it's halftime. Tampa Bay leads 10-7 over the New Orleans Saints. Ooh. What's up, Burrito? Go Bills. All right, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? Ow! Oh, man. Woo! That was a much, much needed halftime break right there for you, boy. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, all right, all right, all right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's get to our halftime recap here. And we'll give you guys a quick stat recap for both teams. Tyler Shutt, 7 for 11 for 76 passing yards and 1 interception in the first half. And we see only 21 rushing yards as a team for the New Orleans Saints, with Juwan Johnson having 3 catches for 30 yards in this one as the leading receiver for New Orleans. For the Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers, he's 9 for 17 for 89 passing yards and a touchdown. Rachaad White with 7 carries for 28 yards. Baker Mayfield with 3 carries for 18 yards as well. And Bucky Irving with 11 carries for 18 yards in this game. He's also got 2 catches for 26 yards and a touchdown. And Chris Godwin with 3 catches for 36 yards as well, with Emeka Egbuka having 2 catches for 15 yards for Tampa Bay. And that's your first half stat recap for both teams. We see for the Buccaneers defense, they've been able to sack the quarterback 3 times in this one, and the Buccaneers have been able to keep Baker Mayfield clean, but that's also because Baker has been very elusive with his feet in the pocket.
Street box and using code Pepsi set high to get a 2-liter Pepsi for $2. No rules in this overtime. Simple.
Yeah, what's going on? We got RH10 or RH1N0 in here. What's up, man? Says, I think the Buccaneers just need a tight end or Evans back on the offense. I think it's definitely Mike Evans, guys. If we get Mike Evans and Jalen McMillan back in this offense, we're going to start seeing this offense really start to flow better. And unfortunately for the Buccaneers, this offensive line keeps scrambling with how many starters are in or out. I mean, we already lost left guard Ben Bredesen. He's been out of this game. I don't know if he'll come back in the second half or not. And then Tristan Wirfs also did not start and play this game here today. So that offensive line, really the whole Buccaneers roster has been beat up all season long. Oh, Carson, that's awesome, man. Hope you're enjoying the NBA 2K. Jeffrey Champion, what's going on, man? We haven't seen you in a while. Shador is lighting it up today. Awesome, dude. I'm happy to hear that for Cleveland, man.
It's always key in every game, but with these types of conditions, whoever does the best job of controlling the football and not turning it over has the best chance to come away with the win.
All right, the Buccaneers are going to get the kickoff to start the second half. Sean Tucker back there. He's joined by Cameron Johnson.
It's almost like they knew when the second half was about to start because it had actually lightened up a little bit. But now it definitely has really started pouring once again.
It feels like the rain right now is probably falling, Trent, about as hard as it's fallen all afternoon.
It really has. And like I said, it lightened up a little bit at halftime. I thought maybe we were going to get a little break, or these players were going to get a break, and not the case.
All right, guys, here we go. Wow, Jeffrey, that's his best game as a pro. And for sure, I'm an Oklahoma fan. Will always root for Baker. I just don't like seeing all the injuries ruin this season. Hey, and you're right about that, RH. I'm telling you, injuries have impacted just about every single football team this year, especially the contenders. I'm telling you, man, I've been watching football almost all my life. I don't think we've seen this many injuries in quite a while. To me, it maybe goes back to that 2018 year when we had a bunch of injuries that particular year. But man, for my Buccaneers, we have not had all of our starters play any game this season. That's how many injuries we've dealt with. So now 1st and 10, Tampa Bay takes the opening kickoff here from the 20-yard line. Baker under center. He's going to hand it off. Bucky Irvin makes a move, but he's got nowhere to go on that carry. No gain, and that sets up second down and long. Watching from Ireland. What's up, Kevin? Shout out in Ireland, brother. Appreciate you hanging out with us, man. We got the luck of the Irish. Come on, let's go.
That's what the 3-point difference is off of the turnover. Important to note these conditions. I know the Buccaneers have had problems pushing the ball down the field this season, especially in the second half of the season.
So Baker Mayfield now in the shotgun. Ball at the 20-yard line, second down and 10. And Baker's looking to throw over the middle. It's caught! A nice grab there from Chris Godwin. And it's a first down, Tampa. Hey! That's a 12-yard gain by Chris Godwin.
You see a slip by the corner there, trying to break on the ball, and so not only gripping the ball, catching the ball, quarterback center exchange, footing, all that's going to come into play as the Rangers continues to drive down.
All right, so there's the updated score for everybody. We're in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield now under center at the 32-yard line. Play action here. Baker gets it to his tight end, Cade Otton, with a nice move. Makes another nice move, still on his feet, and he's going to be tackled down close to that first down marker.
It's a pickup of 9 to the 41.
Nice little play fake to the front side, the backside tight end screen set up very well. Watch the quick spin move here by Mayfield and the fake to the right to Irving. Excellent job.
So Cade Otton with a nice catch and run there on that play for the Buccaneers offense. That sets up second down and 1. So Baker lined up here in the shotgun, ball at the 41-yard line. And now Baker, play action over the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted! And Taylor, number 1, gets the turnover for New Orleans. And that's only Baker's 6th interception this season, but the defense for New Orleans gets a big turnover.
When you don't use bounds, try your...
And unfortunately, we won't get to see a replay of that just yet. It looks like Baker was trying to find number 81 Miller on an in route, and unfortunately, the DB is able to jump that route and get the interception. Hell, what's going on, man? Cookie Monster with the pick. Oh, yeah, dude, without a doubt. All right, man. Ugh, I hate allergy season, guys. Seriously. I can go to hell. Ugh. My nose always just seems way too itchy. All right. So it looks like that interception's going to stand as far as we know as of right now. Boom, 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 boom. Bum 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 bum. Bless you. Bless you. All right, yeah, who we doing? What we got here? We got Keith in the chat. Let's go. Phil Hart, recent injured arm. Oh, man, Carson, you're right about that, man. Janie Daniels already getting re-injured again for the Commanders. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign. All right, we're just waiting to get back here, guys, from commercial break.
same, going down to get some points after the turn.
Running back is Neal. Third drive today. Started in Bucs territory for the Saints.
And now Tyler Shutt in the shotgun here for New Orleans. And he's going to hand it off to Neal. Neal up the middle, gets it up to about the 41-yard line.
Gain of 5.
We're going to watch on the interception. Taylor's matched up on Johnson to go ahead and roll it. You're going to see this is just a dig route, and it's a trust thing between a quarterback and the receiver. Face of Taylor. When you throw the ball, that's where that trust comes in. Johnson comes out of the break, feels the collision, and just stops, thinking the ball's not coming his way, and Taylor jumps in front and is able to get the interception.
So now Neal with the carry on the left side. He's going to have enough for a first down, New Orleans. And a nice run there on the left side.
Yeah, a couple of Buccaneers injury updates for you. Left guard Ben Bredesen's been ruled out with a knee injury. We know they're already without Tristan Wirfs on that left side. Safety Tyke Smith is being evaluated for a concussion. He's been cleared from concussion protocol, but he's questionable.
So 3 more Buccaneer starters are going to be dealing with injuries. Guard Ben Bredesen is out with the knee injury. Tyreek Smith, the safety, is dealing with the stinger. And Hassan Reddick has a ankle injury that he's dealing with. Those two are questionable to return. And now the handoff here. Oh, and now Tyler Shutt taking that one up the field. And it's going to be a touchdown, New Orleans. Oh, my goodness. The rookie quarterback takes that one into the end zone.
This is the same exact play, and what a tremendous job by the run come around the end. It's the same play that set up the first down inside the 5-yard line.
And Tyler Shutt's able to take that quarterback run on the left side into the end zone, and that's a huge play there.
First rushing touchdown in his NFL career.
And his first career NFL rushing touchdown right there in that one.
14-10, the Saints. In a 2-10 season against a division foe, the rookie quarterback takes it to the house. 30.
And the rookie quarterback takes that in, and wow, guys, this sucks. So looking at that last drive for New Orleans, a 3-play, 47-yard drive with a 34-yard run from the quarterback who gets his first career rushing touchdown as Tyler Shutt gives New Orleans the lead 14-10 here in the third quarter. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out on the channel. We have the score updated now for everybody in the chat. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Cash credit card from Wells Fargo here. With this baby, he'll score like a 2%er.
Good choice. Tap, tap.
All right, guys, as we get ready here to get back to the action, let's crack open another cold one and make a toast to all you beautiful people here on this beautiful football Sunday. And holy shiznit, Zach Ertz just got taken out. Holy crud. What a big hit. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Oh, I think Ertz's leg is broken. Ooh, that was not A leg is not supposed to bend like that. A leg is not supposed to bend like that. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Woo. Carson, I'm sorry, but your tight end just got amped up, bro. Yep. That was not pretty.
Of the second half for the Bucs with the turnover was not it. It'll go into the end zone out to the 35 and a touchback in a 1st and 10. And here comes Baker Mayfield off that interception. Like we said, just the 6th he has thrown all season. I saw one of his receivers slipped. Is that what you saw?
When he stopped running. He had the collision at the top of the route. Johnson collided with Taylor, and he just stopped the route. And you've got to, when you're a quarterback, you're anticipating, and you're trusting, Baker's trusting him to cross the face. And you can see there, the impact.
So now here we go. Baker Mayfield under center now. 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay at the 35. And Tucker takes the handoff left side. Nice run there to the 41-yard line. That's a 6-yard carry. And 2nd down coming up now for Tampa Bay here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think that's what we're going to see a lot more of, as I just talked about with Bowles. He wants to run the football. He knows these conditions aren't good. He knows the footing's not good. Ball security. Sprinkle in some pass game. We saw the screens work effectively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 4. Baker Mayfield hands it off. Tucker on the left side. And Sean Tucker, nice running there. Gets it up close to that 1st down marker. Excuse me.
Football in Florida makes the hit. Gain of 3 and just shy of the 45.
Well, they get up to the line quick here on 3rd and short.
So Baker up to the line quickly here. And now handoff. Tucker takes that one up the middle to the 50-yard line. And it's a 1st down, Buccaneers. But wait a minute. We've got a penalty marker, and it's going to be holding on the offense. And that's going to bring that 1st down carry back for Tampa Bay.
Holding stuff.
He's got all the way underneath the shoulder pads. It's interesting. I've been watching Barton this entire game, and anytime there's a break in plays, like with a timeout or an injury, he's waving to the sideline because he's got the towel for both him and for Baker Mayfield, and just trying to keep the hands as dry as possible. I know it's hard to do in these types of conditions, but they've had equipment guys rotating his towels out quite a bit.
So now 3rd and 11. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Blitz from the Saints. Baker looking downfield. Oh, and Baker can't get into his wideout. But there's a flag, and it's going to be pass interference on the defense.
And really not much of an argument from Sanker after that penalty. Watch me, goes up. He gets that left arm. Turn Johnson's body all around before going up with that right hand, that offhand, to knock it away. But with the turn of Johnson's body before the ball even gets there, that's an obvious sign.
Mentioned this earlier on. Mayfield is EC.
There is no timeout charge and there's no challenge on that. So, but it is clearly a fumble. They got a shot of that. Then it's like, did it go over the top of the pylon? Did it get inside? I think there was this shot here that shows you that the ball was actually short of the goal line when it crossed the sideline. So, crazy little play as we seem to get every week. I'll tell you, and the other thing
All right, so now 1st and 10 for Tampa Bay. The ball will be spotted here at the 27-yard line. So an excellent penalty there for Tampa Bay. And now Baker hands it off. Rachaad White up the middle. White gets it to the 19-yard line and fire them them cannons because the Buccaneers are in the red zone. And that was a nice run there by Rachaad White. He takes the draw play to the left side of the line. Good blocking there for Tampa Bay.
We've seen the ball on the ground a number of times. As you just mentioned.
Let's go, Ralph. Hell yeah. Incognito. What's up, buddy? And now 2nd down and 3 coming up here for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. Hands it off again. White up the middle. Gets it inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. And that's 1st down. Tampa Bay.
Well, it's just getting down there. You know, Baker talked to us about what was the early part of the season and what's happened late part of the season. Situational football. What were they good at the beginning of the season? 3rd downs, red zone, coming away in the final 2 minutes of games, coming away with wins. And what have they lacked?
So Baker now in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Tucker up the middle. Tucker left side. Breaking tackles. Tucker down at the 1-yard line. And it's 1st and goal. Tampa Bay. And a nice run there by Sean Tucker. And now the Buccaneers are knocking on the door for a touchdown. And Baker back under center. Hands it off again. Tucker gets into the end zone. Touchdown! Tampa Bay! And an excellent run there. And the Buccaneers retake the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
After the interception, you're going to see the run right through here. It's just all the big bodies up front, right? It's just...
And that's an excellent carry there for Sean Tucker.
Effective running the football, mainly between the tackles.
Heck yeah, Ralph, watching the Bills game too. I got a bunch of games going on over there. And yeah, guys, Zach Ertz crying, man. His knee got really messed up, dude. That's just terrible. Yeah, guys, Ertz crying on the cart as they take him to the back. That was a nasty hit, man. His leg bent in legs. In a way you're not supposed to see a leg bent, man. That's just so sad. I hope he's okay. Prayers for Zach Ertz, guys. All right, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Yeah, Carson, we've seen just a ton of just injuries in general this season. It's been a bit of a head scratcher, to be honest with you, man, and also sad. And the reason why it's sad is because you don't want to see this many guys get injured in football, because then it doesn't make football as fun when you don't have those big playmakers out there that you're looking for, man. What's up, KVR? So, tight end Zach Ertz for the Washington Commanders got hurt really bad. We're talking like a huge hit. He's up in the air going to grab the football, and someone comes low and hits him right in his leg. And guys, I kid you not, his leg went like this. Okay? So your knee, bends like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, his leg went like that. Yeah, it was not pretty at all. And oh my goodness, Cincinnati just came up with a huge turnover right near the goal line against the Buffalo Bills in the 3rd. Oh boy, oh boy. So the Buccaneers with a 7-play, 65-yard drive, and Sean Tucker takes it in for the 1-yard touchdown run.
Well, that's why when we talked to Todd Bowles about some of the struggles since the bye week, he said, listen, we're still in first place. We take care of us. It doesn't matter what everybody else does. And so that was his concern, is his team and what else is going on.
Dante Pettis up. You can count on an NFL on CBS doubleheader. Incredible slate of games shaping up the playoff race coming your way. Early action. Key matchups in the AFC. The Broncos, all beginning with the NFL today.
All right.
With the NFL on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. It's a 1st and 10 for Tyler.
So now Tyler Shutt in the shotgun, hands it off. Neal with a nice carry, gets it up to the 39-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd down and long coming up for New Orleans.
He told us he's a huge fan of Baker Mayfield. Coming out of Texas Tech, he said his journey, being a high draft pick, written off, battling through a bunch of injuries. He said that's what he hung his hat on, as he had a similar journey. He's loved following Baker, admires his personality and grit, being authentic.
So now 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Saints offense. Tyler Shutt, the rookie, in the shotgun. He's going to look to hand it off. Neal up the middle on the draw play. He gets maybe a yard. Excellent run defense there from Tampa Bay. Yeah, just stop, man. Cook with 2 fumbles near the goal line now for the Bills. Tough break for him, man. All right, so 3rd down and 5 now coming up here for New Orleans. What's on, truck? So 3rd and 5 here, Shutt in the shotgun. Trying to change things up a bit. Play clock running down. Looking to throw. Plenty of time. Gets it caught. And Johnson with another big grab. And that's a 1st down, Saints. So now getting back to the line of scrimmage quickly here. 1st and 10 for New Orleans. Shutt in the shotgun, hands it off. Neal up the middle, gets only a couple. So now 2nd down and 16 coming up here for New Orleans. Ball at the 48-yard line. Tyler Shutt hands it off. Out of the backfield. Number 30 gets tripped up, but he's got enough for a 1st down, New Orleans. And Esteem, number 30, with the carry. And he gets a big gain on the left side of that offensive line. And there, Winfield Jr. with the tackle.
And then the Buccaneers basically 7 runs in a row to get down the field and get into the end zone. Now the Saints leaning heavily on that run game as well.
Servancier Dennis is being looked at.
And now another Buccaneers defender down on the ground as Servancier Dennis is slow to get up. Number 8, the middle linebacker.
As opposed, a lot of these fields have the turf or a tight grass that you're using, like the molded bottoms, that are more of a speed type of shoe. In these conditions, you're going to use a screw in. Here he is right here. Non-contact. He goes to plant and he slipped. His feet just slipped out from underneath him, and obviously.
So hopefully Dennis is all right. He slipped and rolled his ankle there with the wet grass here in Tampa. So now 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Shutt's going to hand it off. Oh, and 30 met in the backfield by Vita Vea. And that's a big play there. Only a gain of a yard. Sets up 2nd down and long. So now 2nd down and 9 for New Orleans. Shot under center, ball at the 38-yard line. Handoff here, right side. Neal's got some room to the 30, to the 25, cuts back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line, and it's a 1st down, New Orleans. And a nice carry there on that play. And Boswell tried to make a stunt on the inside, but gives up the outside lane for the running back Neal on that play. And now it sets up 1st and 10 for New Orleans. And a handoff there. Neal up the middle gets a yard or maybe 2 up to the 15. And now in the red zone, it's 2nd down and long for the Saints.
Well, this run defense we talked about coming into this game is one of the better run defenses in the league, 6th in the NFL. But I don't think you come in anticipating with these types of weather conditions how many times you're going to have to defend the run.
And Neal on the toss, left side, gets it inside the 10, and it's going to set up 3rd down and short here for New Orleans. A good toss play on the left side of the line, and Neal has been running the ball pretty damn well for New Orleans in this game.
Yeah, they've done a nice combination. Most of this has been runs. You look at Tyler Shuck, as you mentioned, the pass that he got the completion on, getting the 1st down. But for the most part,
So 3rd down and 2 coming up here for New Orleans. Ball at the 9-yard line.
It's 3rd down and 2. The running back has to be on the move.
Shut in the shotgun, hands it off, draw play, and right at the line of scrimmage. Or I should say the line to gain, and I think they're going to give it to him.
It was 3rd and 2. Looked like he got 2, and they will. Let's see here.
And they're going to call it short. So 4th down and inches coming up here for New Orleans. So the offense will stay out onto the field, even though they only trail by 3. And Shutt, play action, rolling to his right. Shutt gets rid of it. It's caught. Chris Olave with the grab. And that's a big 1st down for the Saints. But wait a minute, we got a flag on the field. Wait a minute.
at least that's what it looks like from up here.
Ineligible man downfield, offense number 50.
And that's going to be an ineligible man downfield on the offense, and that's going to back up the Saints. It's going to be 4th down, and you got to imagine they're going to kick the field goal here now.
To call a pass play first off, and then it's covered to the outside, and then to throw it backside into traffic. Ruiz thinking that it's going to be a run. Now watch, he's going to come out to the flat. He's coming out to the outside.
There's a lot going on.
Ruiz is all the way up the field. Yeah, there's a lot of misdirection. So you're thinking it's going to be a run, so you draw the defense in.
So 4th down and goal, and the Saints will go for the field goal to tie the game up here. It's a 30-yard attempt, and it's good, and it's a 17-17 ball game.
In tough conditions in Tampa, with a minute and a half to go in the 3rd. Buccaneers and the Saints on CBS.
The new SpongeBob movie, sir, is now at Burger King.
What? Oh, SpongeBob meal looks so good. So good. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out on the channel. I'll give you that update, and we're going to be right back, guys. Got to go take a quick restroom break. Ooh. baby. We back. Back again. Yes, we back. Tell all your friends. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, Brown. Go Bucks. What's up, Truck Sam West? How you doing? All right, so it's an 11-play, 53-yard drive, and the 30-yard field goal gives the Saints a tie game here in the third. We're nearing the end of the third quarter, and the Buccaneers will get the ball back. And Johnson gets this one close to the 30-yard line, and that's where we'll see Baker Mayfield and the boys take over on offense. Oh, man, look at West says Roll Tide. Yep, too bad Roll Tide, man, didn't win the SEC championship game. But, hey, congratulations to them on making the college football playoff. And Seattle dominating the Atlanta Falcons right now in their matchup. As we see here, Baker Mayfield in the shotgun for 1st and 10. Ball to 28. Baker hands it off. Bucky Irvin. Oh, nice run there, but an even better tackle from the Saints defender. And Bucky Irvin gets only 2 yards on that carry. Warner, number 20, was there on the tackle. And I believe the rain has stopped, or at least stopped slightly, here in Tampa.
When you look at the jump in all of those categories, what they've been able to do, and has it necessarily resulted in wins? No, they've only got 2 wins on the season, but you control what you can and working on.
So 2nd down and 8. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun now. And looking to throw. Baker, tipped. Oh, and almost intercepted. Cameron Jordan right there. And he tips that one almost to himself, and it's incomplete.
Kevin, I thought once he extends the right hand, or the left hand, he gets the tip, and then he nearly comes up with the interception. Look at it.
Wow.
Oh, he was just that close.
So almost coming up with an interception there, but now 3rd down and 8 for the Tampa Bay offense. We're tied 17-17 here in the third quarter. So 3rd down and 8. Now for Baker Mayfield, looking to throw. Baker steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it now. Baker to the 35, to the 40, inside the 40, inside the 45, and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a 1st down, Tampa. Hey! And what a run from Baker Mayfield. He's been using his legs all game long, and he does the same here. As the pocket was collapsing on the quarterback, he steps up and runs for it there, getting a big gain on that play, and the Buccaneers needed that 1st down. And that's a gain there of 16 yards for Baker Mayfield.
That he's dealing with by getting out of bounds and not taking the extra hit. But as the players on this team, the coaching staff, they all say,
that will take us to the end of the third quarter here. And Tampa Bay tied with the Saints at the end of 3.
Most of them for 1st downs. Big interception moments ago. Shook took it in from 34. And it's a 17-17 game to the 4th.
I'm pretty loyal. Start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. And I shoot.
All right, thank you guys. We're at the end of the third quarter here, heading into the fourth quarter. Let's go, and let's get ready. It's Tim Reynolds Show. What's up, Detroit? What you got, brother? Yeah, we do need a turnover, Ralph. You're right. We need a turnover, Timbo. Mike Wazowski, what's going on, man? Hello from Florida. Go Buccaneers. Let's go, dude. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, Detroit, I play Madden 26. I was just playing last night. All right, guys, we're waiting to get back here to the action. Let's go over both team stats here as we enter the fourth quarter. Tyler Shutt with 84 passing yards and 1 interception on the day, but he's also got 2 carries for 45 yards and a touchdown. We see Devin Neal with 12 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown for New Orleans, and Juwan Johnson with 4 catches for 38 yards is the leading receiver for New Orleans. For Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield, 11 for 21 for 110 passing yards in this one, 1 passing touchdown, and 1 interception. We also see 10 carries for 51 yards for Rachaad White, Baker Mayfield with 4 carries for 34 yards, and Sean Tucker with 5 carries for 23 yards and a touchdown, with Bucky Irving having 13 carries but only 20 yards on the day. We see Chris Godwin with 4 catches for 48 yards to lead the receiving corps for Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, though, with 2 catches for 26 yards and a touchdown. Cade Otton with 2 catches for 16 yards as well. So 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at the 46-yard line. They hand it off. Tucker right side. Tucker cuts back in. Gets a couple of yards on that play. Sets up 2nd down.
Shy of the 50, gain of 3. Let's go to Adam Shine in New York.
Kevin Trent, this game was once tied 6-6. Not anymore. Sam Darnold to Cooper Kupp for a touchdown. It's 30-9. Seattle.
And Seattle now blowing out the Atlanta Falcons 30-9 in their matchup here. And uh-oh, I believe the Bengals just got another touchdown. So 2nd down and 7. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Tucker takes the draw play up the middle for a gain of 3 yards. That's going to set up 2nd down, or I should say 3rd down and 4.
3rd down 4.
Well, you almost wonder if this break in the rain is a cue to maybe take a shot with the passing game. You know, you got a little bit of a break from the rain coming down, and
Detroit, maybe?
yeah, I would think so. Based on the radar,
What's up, B?
it's just going to be a short little window here. So, how much does that come into the play calling, knowing that you have?
All right, so the rain has subsided here as Tampa Bay is 3rd down and 4 at the 48-yard line. Baker in the shotgun here. He's going to look to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Baker going to try to run for it. He goes down, and he doesn't get much. Only a few yards on that play. It sets up 4th down now for the Bucs. And I think the Bucs are going to try to go for it here on offense.
Well, they've done this multiple times at this part of the field. Demario Davis comes on a blitz that time, and he was able to get into the backfield, and that caused...
So 4th down and 3 coming up now for Tampa Bay. And this will be the 4th time, or I believe the 3rd time. No, this will be the 5th time they've gone for it on 4th down. They are 1 for 4 on 4th down conversions here today. Baker in the shotgun, looking to throw. Plenty of time, scrambling around. Baker running to the right. Baker throws. It's caught. Chris Godwin with the catch. Wait a minute. They say incomplete.
Here's the thing, Kevin. He had the ball, but the hit caused it to bobble.
And they're going to call that incomplete. I don't know how, but we're going to see the replay. Chris Godwin comes up with the catch. And the hit causes the ball to bobble.
He's already out of bounds.
Defense by New Orleans. Big time play. They take over.
And they're going to say turnover on downs for New Orleans. No catch there for Chris Godwin. And what a play as the big hit juggles the ball loose and Chris Godwin falls out of bounds before he can regain possession of the catch. And therefore, it's an incomplete pass. Ugh. Mark, what's going on, man? Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Sent $50. What? I don't know what that's about. But thank you, man. Yeah, King, I can understand, man. Tough call there for Tampa Bay. It looked like it was a catch the whole way, but it wasn't. All right, guys, just waiting to get back to the game here from commercial break. Thank you guys for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Not doing too bad here. Not doing too bad.
Off with Crown. Please drink responsibly. Trim fire. And by AT&T.
Bum, 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 bum. So 1st and 10 now for New Orleans as they take over at the 46-yard line. Shut, play action, looking to throw, gets rid of it. It's batted down, and Yaya Dobby almost comes up with the interception at the same time. Wow.
Yes, Kevin, and those that are looking, thinking he has the football with both feet down before McKinstry hits him, remember, there's a third element to the catch. 2 feet down with possession, and then either time or a football move. McKinstry bangs him very quickly, so no time element and not time to make a football move. That's why.
So 2nd down and 10 now for New Orleans. In the shotgun, Tyler Shutt hands it off. Neal met in the backfield, and that's the rookie Roberts, number 95, who's had an impressive season thus far for Tampa Bay. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and long. And our boy Keith is updating us. I guess the Jacksonville Jaguars are proving me wrong. Hey, Daniel Jones going out with that injury. That's been bad. So 31-13, Jags over the Colts. And now here we go, 3rd and 10. Tyler Shutt throws. It's caught. Chris Olave with the grab. And he gets that one up to the 40-yard line. And it's a 1st down, New Orleans. And a beautiful play there by Tyler Shutt. On 3rd and long, he finds his number 1 target, Olave. It's just a nice curl route. It looks like they got it defended pretty well, but Olave jumps up and catches that one for a 1st down. And now Shutt hands it off. Neal in the backfield. He's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. He keeps the feet going and able to get 2 yards on that carry.
You've got a kicker that doesn't have a lot of experience, but he's kicked some long kicks.
So 2nd down and 8 coming up now in this football game, folks.
All these factors come into it, right? Because of the field conditions and where you are on the field and where the rain is at this point in time of the game. Richie has not fallen.
So 2nd down and 8. Tyler Shutt is in the shotgun here for New Orleans. Ball at the 39-yard line. Shutt looking to throw, gets it to Olave. Chris Olave gets across the 30-yard line to the 28, and that's going to be another 1st down for the Saints. And now they're marching down the field. They are in field goal range now here in the 4th quarter. And Tyler Shutt with a nice throw gets it over the middle to his number 1 target, Olave, who just sits right there in the middle of the defense. So a nice play call. Handoff here, Neal up the middle, breaking tackles, and he gets it up to the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 4 yards there for the Saints running back.
It'll be 2nd down and 6. He has been effective. 15 carries.
Oh, awesome, Carson. Appreciate you, man.
I've been very impressed with Neal getting the opportunity. Obviously, no Alvin Kamara again this week, but Neal getting more carries. You just mentioned 15 carries already on the day.
All right, so 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Saints.
New right tackle is in William Sherman.
And now Tyler Shutt in the shotgun, ball at the 25-yard line. And he'll hand it off. No, Shutt keeps it. Shutt on the outside. He's sacked for a loss. And Izzy in number 29 gets to the quarterback who tried to run on that option play. And he'll go down for a sack. And that's a loss of 2, and it sets up 3rd down and 8.
Well, he saw Diaby crash, and so that was his read. So he decided to pull the ball and keep it. The quick response on the second level of the defense. Shuck had to slide down to protect the football.
So 3rd and 8. Now with just about 9 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Shutt in the shotgun now. Looking to throw, 4-man rush, pump fake under pressure, gets it to the running back. Neal makes a nice move, and Neal gets the 1st down. And an excellent effort there by the running back for New Orleans. And he takes it up the field for a good gain on that play. And Devin Neal with the catch, the stiff arm on Levante David, and he gets enough for a new set of downs. And Tampa Bay's defense looking for a stop here.
Timeout taken, Tampa Bay.
And the Buccaneers have to burn a timeout here.
So on this drive, a couple of big passes to Olave of 13 and 10. And then that catch and run by Neal, huge for 14 yards.
This is just, once again, getting the ball at midfield, turnover on downs. The 3rd time today, Kevin, you mentioned that, and they were able to come away with points the first time, and not the second time, but this time they've been able to move.
So now 1st and 10. We're 8.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter as we have a tie game here.
Where'd the Tampa Bay timeout come from? Levante David right in the middle there, realizing they either had the wrong personnel or didn't like the look of it.
I think they only had 10 guys out there. And so that necessitated the stop.
So now after the timeout, it's 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Tyler Shutt in the shotgun here for New Orleans. Tampa Bay rushes 5 under pressure. Shutt, go! Oh, no, he gets out of it. He's still alive, running to the left side. And Tyler Shutt's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. And I thought he was down, but somehow, some way, the quarterback gets out of the sack and gets into the end zone. And what a run there by the QB for the Saints. And wow!
Logan always coming up the middle. How about Vita Vea? He got by 2 sure tacklers. And somehow, slippery as he was, escaped and ran in a 3rd.
That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day, and now New Orleans takes the lead. All right, so there's the updated score, guys. Let's go over that last drive there for New Orleans. 9 plays, 53 yards, and a 13-yard scramble touchdown run from the quarterback, Tyler Shutt, as he was able to get out of multiple sacks and was able to get it into the end zone. So with that, it's a 24-17 lead now for New Orleans in the 4th quarter. And the rain has stopped here, so hopefully we'll see this offense with quarterback Baker Mayfield be able to get down the field to tie this football game. And oh boy, Buffalo, I believe, just got a defensive touchdown. Oh, pick 6 for Buffalo, huh? That ain't good. That's not what Burrow and the Bengals were looking for. All right, so just waiting to get back to the action here, guys. Thank you so much, man. And that's a big mistake by Joe Burrow with that pick six. So now we'll see a kickoff here. And that's going to be a penalty. And that one didn't make it into the drop zone. And that means Tampa Bay is going to have excellent field position here for this next offensive drive.
When I go back to what Todd Bowles said, Kevin, and Bowles had talked to us when we asked him about Shuck, what it is defending Shuck. He said, listen, he's got a big arm, he's a big guy. He goes, but watching the tape, he's faster than what people think he is. He pointed out the fact, he said that in the meetings this week. He said,
so 1st and 10 now for Tampa Bay after the penalty on the kickoff. And they're at the 40-yard line to start this drive. Bucky Irvin with the handoff. Breaks loose. Bucky to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. Bucky makes a move inside the 30 to stiff arm inside the 25-yard line. And it's a first down, Tampa Bay. And Bucky Irvin finally breaks loose for a huge run on the left side. You see the replay. A nice move, and Bucky Irvin hits the afterburners, baby, for a nice gain there on that play. Wow! And Bucky Irvin a gain of 32 yards and a first down, Buccaneers. And now we've got 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Baker, quick throw. Rashad White in the right side in the flat. Nice stiff arm, and he gets out of bounds after a 2-yard gain. And they call it a gain of 3, so now that's going to be 2nd down and 7 here coming up for Tampa Bay as they're approaching the red zone. Come on, baby, come on.
Retired right before the start of the season. They bring in, they're able to bring in Julian Blackman, who after one game goes on IR. So, you've got Sanker, the rookie.
So Baker Mayfield back out there for 2nd down and 7. He's in the shotgun, ball at the 26-yard line. Rashad White's in the backfield. Baker looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. And we've got an incomplete pass intended for Emeka Egbuka. He was one-on-one with McKinstry there, number 4. There was a little bit of hand grabbing going on there, but nothing to draw a flag. It's now going to be 3rd down and 7 for Tampa Bay. And Baker. And yeah, we see it grabbing of the jersey, but again, no penalty called there. I would have thought that at least would have drew a holding penalty, but nothing on the play. So 3rd and 7. Buccaneers 3 for 10 on 3rd down today. Baker in the shotgun. Blitz coming. Baker gets rid of it. Godwin with the catch. He gets it to the 19. And it's going to be a yard short of the 1st down marker. And once again, the Buccaneers are just short. And we'll see what Todd Bowles decides to do here. I think they're going to go for it. And Baker already right back up to the line of scrimmage here. In the shotgun. At the 19, Baker, 4th and 1, hands it off. Rashad White, he's got enough for the 1st down. Tampa Bay. And an excellent clutch run there from Rashad White. The Buccaneers have not been afraid of going forward on 4th down in this game. And an excellent effort there by Rashad White to get the 1st down on that carry. Woo! That was a close one. And yeah, man, I can't believe the Ravens are losing. So now here we go. 1st and 10 here for Tampa Bay at the 18-yard line. Baker in that shotgun. And wait a minute, we got a flag. And that's going to be a false start on the offense. And that'll back up Baker Mayfield and the Bucs.
And we talked about pre-snap penalties being one of the problems for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, but you get the 1st down, so gosh, you don't want that to happen on 1st down, make it 1st and long, but You know he's got to be frustrated. Todd Bowles right there. But when you're dealing with the reconstruction.
So now 1st and 15 after the penalty here for Tampa Bay. Their 7th penalty of the game. And with just under 6 minutes to go. 1st and 15 now at the 23. Baker in its shotgun here. And Baker looking to make a play. Pump fake. Downfield. And right through the hands of the Mecca Buka, who was open in the end zone. And it's incomplete. And wow, Baker had his man. And somehow Mecca Buka doesn't come up with the catch. It's an excellent double move. He's wide open. And you've got to make that grab. What's going on? Trucker John, what's going on, brother? So 2nd down and 15. Now Baker in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Bucky Irvin making a move. Goes up the middle for a gain of maybe 3 yards to the 20-yard line. So now 3rd down and long coming up here for Tampa Bay. They trail by 7 with less than 5.5 remaining here in this one. And man, Abuka there had a touchdown grab right in his hands, and he drops it, man. That was, whew, that one's hard to swallow. Now looking for a little bit of a bounce back here. It's 3rd down and 13 at the 20-yard line. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun here. Baker looking to throw. Downfield looking for his tight end. And oh no, Kate Otten can't get there. And now 4th down and 13 coming up here for the Bucs. And Baker wanted a flag, and he's not going to get one. And you see there holding on the arm and no flag called. Once again, the referees.
No call, so they got to go for the field goal attempt. Mayfield can't believe it.
So they bring in Chase McLaughlin.
So Chase McLaughlin will kick the field goal here to make it a 4-point game.
Cut into this lead of the Saints with under 5 to go.
And the kick is good for Tampa Bay.
24-20. Buccaneers get 3. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this.
Uber Eats knows whenever you watch football, you...
All right, so we'll look at that last drive there for Tampa Bay. 9 plays, 41 yards, and they're able to hit the 37-yard field goal to cut into that lead, with New Orleans leading 24-20 here with just under 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. We'll see what the Buccaneers defense can come up with here. They're going to need a stop, and Tampa Bay is going to need to make it into the end zone to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
It was a run of 32 by Irving. And it was...
What's up, Sky? So we've got 4:54 left to go here in the 4th quarter of this one for Tampa Bay versus the Saints. Bump, bump, ba-dum, bump, bump. Let's go. And we'll see a return here for New Orleans. And Pettis gets that one up inside the 30 to the 34-yard line. So it's a decent return. And there is a flag on the play. And I believe this is going to back up New Orleans here.
Tackle made by Marquise Watts. 28-yard return as it stands right now.
During the return, holding return team number 58.
So that's going to be holding on the return team. New Orleans will be backed up here. And now with 4:48 to go, we will see Tyler Shutt and the New Orleans offense come back out here.
The Buccaneers, one of the least penalized teams in the NFL. What a day for the rookie quarterback, Tyler Shuck.
Shuck has been outstanding. He's doing a good job protecting football. Yes, he had the interception early in the game that only led to 3 points, but he's really been using his legs. 56 yards rushing, 2 touchdown runs, 11 of 16 passing. This could be the most important drive of the game. You talk about 4-minute offense, and what that means as an offense is you try and use up as much time as possible to not give the other team the ball back.
So now 1st and 10 here for Tyler Shutt at the 16. He hands it off. Up the middle is Neal. From the 18, my apologies. That's a gain of 4 yards there to the 22. It sets up 2nd down and 6.
That's because Awesome Richards, who was filling in for the injured Taliesin Fuaga, was just escorted into the locker room by athletic trainers. He has an ankle injury, and his return is questionable, so it'll be Sherman out there going forward.
We've had a lot of foam with this today.
Both offensive lines.
So 2nd down and 6 now coming up here for New Orleans.
So many offensive linemen that are active per team, per game, and they're really testing their depth.
Neal the back.
At the 22-yard line, Shutt in the shotgun here. They put a tight end in motion, New Orleans does, and now looking to throw. Shutt throws. Oh, right through the hands of Tyson Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 6 coming up now for New Orleans. And that will stop the clock with 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter.
As he works to the flat, keep the ball to the outside. If you catch that, you're able to make this 3rd and short instead of 3rd and 7.
Heck yeah, let's go, let's go. All right, 3rd down and 6, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and hit me up, guys, with those super chats if you have any shout-outs or football questions. And now Shutt in the shotgun. 3rd and 6, looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught! And Phil with the grab. And he's got a 1st down, New Orleans. And a big, big catch there for Vale, number 14, as we see the replay here. And it's Vele, my apologies. What's up there with the 100? And yeah, the pressure got right in the face of the quarterback, but he somehow delivers a beautiful pass over the middle, and it's a 1st down for the Saints. It looks like the refs missed a holding call there on the offensive line, but it's now 1st and 10. Handoff. Oh no, Shutt's going to keep it. And the QB run, he gets it up to about the 35. A gain of 2 sets up 2nd down and 8.
CBS Studios in New York, and here's Adam Shine.
Kevin Trent, 4th and 3. Josh Allen with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. 4th total touchdown. Snow Angels for everyone. 21 unanswered for the Bills. 39-28.
So 2nd down and 6 coming up now for New Orleans. And the Buccaneers take a timeout here with 3:14 remaining. They're only going to have 1 timeout left.
They've been able, especially when Joe Burrow's healthy, they've been able to put up points. Joe Flacco was able to put up points in his starts, but the Bengals defense has struggled this year. And here Tyler Shuck on 2nd and 8 with 3 minutes to go in this game is putting together a heck of a performance, trying to come on the road and get an upset.
Buccaneers just used a timeout. 1 remaining for them. 3:14 in the game. 2nd down.
So 2nd down and 8 from the 35-yard line. Tyler Shutt in at shotgun. He's going to hand it off here. Neal up the middle. Gets maybe 3 yards. And they'll mark him down for 3rd down. So 3rd and 5 here for Tampa Bay. We're under 3 minutes to go. The Buccaneers defense needs a stop right here.
They do have the 2-minute warning coming up, but you would think Tampa Bay has to have this stop here in a 4-point game.
So 3rd and 5. Tyler Shutt in the shotgun here. Ball at the 38-yard line. And Shutt looking to throw here. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Oh, and is it caught? But there's a flag on the play, and it is a catch. But there is a penalty marker.
It would be, as of now, should they count it, at the 49, a gain of 12. This is a big flag.
And we'll see what the penalty marker is here, guys.
And I think it's
Offside. Defense number 95. Lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty's declined. On the play is a first down.
So because of that catch, it's going to be a first down, and now that's going to be able to take it to the 2-minute warning here for the Saints.
Hands underneath, securing the ball. You see there's no movement, there's no contact with the ground.
So whether or not he actually caught this or not doesn't matter, because the penalty would have given New Orleans a first down anyways. Whew. So Tampa Bay, they're trailing by 4 here now with 2:29 left to go. And New Orleans may have to run one more play before the 2-minute warning.
on third downs.
And a very close game here for the Bucs.
But the way things are going right now with that single timeout,
Well, that's why, but Kellen Moore right there why isn't the clock running? That catch was inbounds and he was touched inbounds.
So now at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Saints. And they toss it here to Neal. Neal gets stuffed in the backfield. And the Buccaneers will call a timeout here. And that is their final timeout. So they'll have that and the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd down and 10 coming up now for the Saints. And the Buccaneers are going to have no choice but to try to make a stop here to get the ball back if they want any chance at coming back in this one.
news with the rain falling here. That's all coming up on the State Farm postgame show. It's 2nd down and 10. Atlanta comes here Thursday. Big division game. Then big division game today. And Carolina sitting home watching. Only down by a half game back of the first place Buccaneers coming into today.
Yeah, this division's going to come down to the wire. You know, you think about the last win that the Saints had was at Carolina, getting a win over Carolina. So Carolina and right in the mix here for this.
Okay, Detroit, take it easy, buddy. 1st and 10 now for the Saints. Ball at the 50-yard line. Shut, hands it off. Neal tackled in the backfield. And an excellent play there for the Buccaneers. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning here in Tampa.
We just got word from Gene. If a penalty is in the final 5 minutes of the game, no matter if the players tackled in bounds like what happened with Bailey, the clock is going to stop. That's why the clock wasn't running there as the penalty in the final 5 minutes.
It's going to stop again. The 2-minute warning is here. New Orleans will have a big 3rd and 10 coming up, leading by 4 on the road on CBS.
We're following development.
All right, guys, be right back. Ooh. Ooh. All right, we're back here, guys, and oh my goodness gracious, your boy's a little nervous. Woo! Buccaneers need a stop here on 3rd down, and we need to let Becker bank, baby. We need another comeback victory here today. That's what we need. That's what we need. Woo! Come on! What's up, Carson? Right now, it's the Saints 24, the Bucs 20 here in the 4th quarter. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, Tampa Bay. So 3rd down and 11 coming up now for the Saints offense. Ball at the 50-yard line here. Shot in the shotgun. Play action here. Shot looking to throw. Oh, it's up in the air. That's almost intercepted. Oh, my. Dang. Whoa. The clock stops. New Orleans went for the throw. It got tipped up in the air. And almost coming up with the interception was Jones, number 45 for the Buccaneers. And wow. So now we'll see a punt coming up here for New Orleans, but that incomplete pass does stop the clock. And we'll see a punt here for New Orleans. And that one goes through the end zone. It will be a touchback for Baker Mayfield and the Bucs. And here we go. It's comeback time for Tampa Bay. And Baker Mayfield ready to lead his team down the field for another game-winning drive here in this one.
Is there any magic left on this rainy, brutal day in Florida?
Well, and they've been in this situation, as you said, Kevin, multiple times, and that's what Todd Bowles told us this week. He goes, the more experience you get in these situations, you feel confident when you have these situations.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
That offense out on the field and said, hey, we've been there before.
And 37 second-half points in the last 2 minutes for the Buccaneers. That's second in the NFL. And now here's Baker in the shotgun. Ball at the 20-yard line. And Baker looking to throw here. Plenty of time. Steps up in the pocket. He avoids the sack. Baker gets rid of it. It's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10 coming up now for Tampa Bay. And Baker had a lot of time. He kept the play going. And yes, he does get rid of that football. Thank goodness.
So it is an incomplete. Great
Thank goodness.
That time by the Saints. They doubled Godwin. And they had single coverage on everyone else, but there was nowhere for him to go as that pocket collapsed.
So now 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line here for Baker Mayfield, who's in the shotgun. Baker looking to throw here. It's a 5-man rush. The Bucs pick it up. Baker downfield. Oh, no! Woo! And that one right out of the hands of the defender, number 33, almost came up with the interception. And it's now 3rd down and 10. Woo! And the Bucs catch a lucky break there.
Bucca was the one knocking that loose. Not sure he would have caught it anyway, but he made sure it didn't happen.
Look at Shepard. He is pressuring the pocket. And that time he was working on Michael Jordan.
Joshua, what's going on, man? Oh, yeah, divisional game, dude. It's always tough. So now at the 20-yard line, 3rd and 10. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, scrambling to his right side. Baker looking downfield. Baker, I think, is going to try to run for it here. And he gets out of bounds, but that's going to be short. He's going to be about 4 yards short of the 1st down marker. So 4th down and 4 here for Tampa Bay. And this is their last chance here. They're going to need a new set of downs if they want a chance to come back in this one. What's up, Joshua? Thank you, man, for the membership, brother. Appreciate you, Josh. One of our all-pros now. So 4th down and 4. Ball here at the 26-yard line. Baker Mayfield's in the shotgun. And Baker's going to look to throw here. Baker steps up, throws. It's caught! Kate Otten! And depends on the spot.
Remember, because of the
and oh boy.
So Otten got it, but he was just that close to the 1st down, but shy by the length of a football, and it goes back to the New Orleans Saints.
So Kate Otten with the grab.
touched.
And DeMario Davis was on him.
Yeah, that would be the angle to see where the ball is.
And they are looking at it as we speak.
And this is going to be close, guys, but I do not know if that's going to be enough.
They looked at it quick and said, hey, it was short of the 30.
Now in the victory formation.
And turnover on downs for Tampa Bay, and the kneel down as the Saints are going to get the big upset victory here against the Buccaneers.
13-20, and he has got his win as the quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.
Why do we always have trouble with rookie quarterbacks? I don't understand why this happens to Tampa Bay all the freaking time, man.
But their last 2 wins are the 2 teams fighting for this division now. Beating Tampa Bay here today, and their last win was against Carolina. So some good things for Kellen Moore in this style.
So a tough loss here for the Bucs. And there ain't much to go over here, guys, as far as stat-wise. This was a terrible performance by Tampa Bay. And I definitely hope Todd Bowles reams into every single one of these players because they did not show up ready to play in this one. New Orleans Saints get the victory for only their 3rd win this season, 24-20 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, yeah, terrible refereeing in the whole game. Terrible play calling on the Buccaneers' part, especially on defense. Terrible tackling. So, yeah, not much to go over here, guys. A terrible fucking showing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's just say that. All right, so thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. We'll appreciate you guys next time, man. Thank you for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time here on Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out.